Hi. Um, I have a couple of names. I came here in 1967 as Claire McPartlin, doing my student teaching from Salem State College. And I was very excited and very happy that I had an opportunity to come to Reading. I had a wonderful experience with Linda Engelman. She was my supervising teacher, and Don Farnham was the principal. It was a very positive experience. Um, I loved it. Initially, I have to say, I was disappointed. My father brought me over. I grew up in Woburn. My father brought me over to, like, this would be the school. And my thought was, oh, it figures I get an old school. And new schools were being built. And how that changed throughout the years. I was fortunate that from that experience, I was hired the following year. There was an opening, there became an opening in third grade, and I was hired, and I was just so very, very happy because the comfort level at this school was very real. It was a family, just kind of a family atmosphere. It was the big schoolhouse on the hill, and it was always that for me. So the following year, 1968, I started as a third grade teacher here, and I stayed here until 1981. I closed the building. In that time, third grade teacher. I was on a maternity leave. I got married, and then in '73, I had my daughter. I was on a maternity leave. Came back in '75 as a second grade teacher. And I had a wonderful teammate, Ann Vincent, and we worked till she was Ann Creedon, and then got married, Vincent. And we worked together for many, many years till she left in 1980. As I walk around the library, there are so many rooms that I was in this building. We did a lot of room changing at the end of years, depending upon the size of the new incoming class. So there was kind of a bit of a gypsy atmosphere in that you didn't know how long you were going to be in that building, in that room, because good chances you weren't going to stay too long, so don't get too attached. And that was the case. That happened a lot here. I just had great memories of the staff, just wonderful, wonderful memories. The support of the staff was incredible. And I'm going to risk telling my story because it is of a personal nature. It was the start of the year in 1978. I came in to get my classroom ready. I was teaching a second grade upstairs in the corner, and one thing led to another, and my 16-month-old son was diagnosed with cancer right before the school year started. Betty Toomey was the principal. My son was named Ted. He was in floating hospital. And the staff here was amazing, just amazing. So that is my tribute. I did come back in October. I finished the school year going in and out of Boston with floating hospital with my son, my husband and I. My daughter had started kindergarten. But I just, the staff, I don't know where I could have worked in an atmosphere that was so nurturing and supportive of what I was going through. And Barbara Leslie was a wonderful, wonderful friend. And Claire Flynn, just so many teachers. I can't name them all. And Clara Bellman was our secretary, and God love Clara Bellman, just wonderful, wonderful person to greet everybody when you came in. But my memory is so much of that. My son died that July of 1979, and he was buried, the funeral mass was at St. Agnes. And, you know, it never leaves you, but just the people that were around, that loved me and supported myself and my family, was just invaluable. You could never put a price on, you know, what they gave me, and I'll be eternally grateful. And, you know, with that, I tried my best to be involved with all throughout my 36 years working for the town. I closed up this school, and then we know I was transferred to Pearl Street, and that closed. And I spent my last years at Birch Meadow. But this has always been just such a soft spot in my heart, and I'm so glad that it has turned into this for the community, because this building was just always a community building. Just had that spirit about it, and you look at it today and what's going on, and it's just so obvious. So I had a great run with the town being an educator here. Very, very happy that I had the opportunity to work here because of just the incredible people I met. The gifts and talents that they shared with the children of this community, off the charts. So, thank you.